guys, welcome back. Drip and Farm for Profit. I'm your host, Drip Coach, dropping knowledge bombs on all drip ecosystem related projects. And today's video, the long awaited and long overdue AMA and official launch date. So the TLDR, I'm going to give it to you right now in this video. We are expected to have the launch date of Triple D and the new UI and all the functionality, minus a few things I'll cover, on June 1st at 11 a.m. Eastern on Stunna Breezy's channel. It will be announced on Tuesday. I don't know what time. There will be an AMA with Ray on the Buttertown Conglomerate going through the full UI and showcasing that. So between now and then, they're going to have the DAO members look at the website and try to identify any issues like with analytic data or with grammatical errors or things of that nature. But he said it is 100% completely done at this stage. So shouts out again to Wonder Woman. Let's go over the notes in here. I will be doing a separate video because today is the Friday videos that I said I would put out regarding Animal Farm updates. So that'll be coming out later today because there was some stuff on the Animal Farm, but I'm gonna keep it out of this because this is 100% drip AMA drip updates. Also, there is a current contest prize of who can burn the most drip. So he said you have to do basically burn at least, I don't remember being $25. I thought it was 25 drip. I'm not sure. So I have to check the AMA for that. But basically, if you burn drip, you get a ticket for every 25 drip, or you get a ticket for every 25 drip or $25 worth of drip that you burn. And then that will be a 1,000 drip or $1,000 prize, basically. So that contest is going to, I guess, go all the way up until Triple D launches or the new UI launches. Don't have any more details on that, but he did tie it into this kind of hosting on the website. So also there's a new URL because the existing URL is owned by BB. The domain hosting is still owned by BB. So we will move from drip.community to drip something else, I'm guessing. And that's owned by Forex and the team. So there will be that will be announced sometime next week. He said before the site goes live on Thursday. But anyway, on this homepage or one of the tabs, there's the choose your buddy, and these are the people that will be shown based off of positive actions, airdrops being the default. But also on here is where this $1,000 like winner would go to. So basically people who have burned the most each week, it'll also show up there. And I think for this contest, you'll get your $1,000 prize as well as be showcased on that site. So contracts are all completely done. You can win the raffle drawing with Triple D every 4 hours. And there's a incentive to use fresh fiat as well as the fiat on ramp. When we launch, it will not be available on the drip UI. So the fiat on ramp isn't available for that. It'll be directing people to the Animal Farm UI, but it should go live shortly thereafter. Let's see. So they did do some improvements on the UI itself. So I don't have all the images. These are from Josh. He shared these in the group. But it does seem as though they have a much better landing page that walks you through step by step the way we mentioned the Drip Marketing DAO, that actual sales funnel marketing has to be done. So it does sound like they have the right people on the team to finally get these things implemented correctly. So it'll walk you through, like if you don't have a MetaMask, you don't have Binance set up or whatever, it'll walk you through how to do that. And even some places along the way where you're trying to deposit into the Faucet, it'll say, hey, you don't have a buddy address, click here, you know, and here's some of the top refers, blah, blah, blah. So it does sound like it's set up a lot better to actually walk people through that are completely new to the ecosystem. And I think also, even though we were teased a little over a year ago with the Charles Schwab style UI, this is much better in my opinion for the energy in the space. Don't operate the way you wish the world would be, operate the way it is. And the way it is a bunch of degens. So one day when we get regulation, investor capital from traditional areas will be coming into the crypto space, and they may be looking for different UIs and looks and feels and stuff like that. But until then, it's run by degens. So I think this is a nice balance between the two. It has a lot of the analytics, but it's got some colors and stuff like that and icons that are definitely more degen friendly and less of what you'd see on a traditional, which I think is exactly what we need to see in the space right now. So going through here, one thing to mention also, because people were asking me why people are hoarding drip, and I mentioned this on my channel, and I think again this is the case. One, they're planning on trying to sell with any pump, but two, as I mentioned, you're able to get your sacrifice tickets at a discount right now. So remember, for every dollar you sacrifice or every dollar worth of drip, you're able to get your raffle ticket. So right now, although drip has pumped, we've seen a nice little rally. It's 26 cents on Pancake Swap and 32 on the native. You're able to get 3 tickets for $1. So if when Triple D launches, we're holding $1, well, the people that got in earlier are able to sacrifice drip for a fraction of the cost. So that may not be a bad play if you're able to get it at a discount or at a, you know, below premium basically. So buying that drip and then kind of hoarding it, even though we want them to put it into the faucet, could be a play to actually keep it in your wallet and wait for other opportunities where the raffle is more opportunistic for you to sacrifice. So that could be what some of these people are going to do. Granted, I'm guessing a lot of that will come in early because I think the biggest hype is going to be at the initial launch. And then as with all raffles, it eventually will find a equilibrium where it's not as exciting, so to speak. You know, maybe a couple thousand per day is the standard. But if you're sitting on a bunch of drip that you got for discount prices, and drip's now $1, $1.50, $2, well, new people will have to pay $2 or $1 to get in, and you have tickets that you bought for basically a quarter. So something to think about. What else we got here? The cross-chain bridge he mentioned. So this will not be live on day one. So I already mentioned the fiat on-ramp won't be live on day one. So when we go live on Thursday at 11 a.m. on Thunder Breezy's channel, this won't be live because in order for this to be live, the actual Faucet contract has to be live. So the way they built this is that you can bridge over funds, say from Avalanche, you're bridging over funds, and it will give you a discount and put you directly into the Faucet, swap and deposit to the Faucet. So that's a new feature. And because of that, you will get a discount, like you avoid the tax. I think he said you avoid the whole tax. So that's a benefit to bring funds over from another chain. I don't know. Maybe let me check the notes. I don't know if you avoid the whole tax or just a portion. Let's see if that's written in here. Dev fee, 1% marketing. I don't see that. But that is something to keep in mind. So either way, the point is it won't be available on day one, but he said maybe the next day or day or two at the most. What else we got? So yeah, to be a newer URL, and the DAO will be looking at that. Swap, fiat, blah, blah, blah. This will be a launch, 3 ways, mount, deposit, and drip, airdrops. That's talking about showing up on that influencer tab screen, so to speak. To see where you rank. Top buddy, game created. So then he got into, let's see, other triple D, multiple raffle. Yeah. So he talked a bit about he doesn't take a dev fee on that. So that's why things have been slow and it's community driven. And then that led into him talking about there are 2 to 3 other projects coming out. So there's this NFT raffle project that's already built and ready to go, but it will come out after the drip launch. So I don't know anything about this. Don't have any details. And apparently the dev has been keeping it close to the chest, but has showed it to Forex and it is coming out, or it is ready. They're just waiting on Triple D to be done and the UI to be done. Then shouts out to DeFi Crypto Boss. His drip 21 got some airtime, and it sounded as though he's going to reach out to them, or already has, or whatever the case may be, to get more feedback on what DeFi Crypto Boss is doing. And his dev, that one of the devs, at least the front end, is from the Drip Garden 3D game. So if you've seen the white paper, I don't have it, but if you've seen it, it's really clean. The logo is really clean, and the 3D Garden viewer that this dev or dev team made was really awesome as well. So shouts out to DeFi Crypto Boss for snagging him up and taking action, getting that done. Then he mentioned the NFT Battler game, which is Bitfighters. And then he said, play at your own risk. It will not be promoted by Forex. There was some misinformation put out by the dev. Listen to the AMA. So Forex did clear that up. And it's actually not misinformation. It was just the clip, if people were referring to my clip. So the clip that I took from the AMA that was done with DeFi strategy, it just said that the dev fee was 70%. But if you listen to the AMA that the dev did with me, he actually went into specific detail of where that went, and Forex covered that as well. So now it's been addressed that it's still 70% was not going to Zach and his team. So Zach and his team would get 30%, which means him and his other dev, as well as paying for Amazon Web Services and stuff like that, will come out of that 30%. And the remaining 70% did not all go to Forex. It went 30% to Forex to run the project, 25% to the marketing budget, 10% to BP for project management, and 5% to the marketing team. So it's not misinformation in the sense that that Zach did explain this on my channel. He didn't give these numbers, but he said that 70% was for Forex and his team. And he talked about to make it real big and things of that nature. So I apologize if by putting that clip out there that gave some more questions and answers, so to speak. But Forex explained it in this AMA that it was indeed a 30-70 split. And though that 70 was split from the information I just shared with you. So the issue for the Bitfighters team is that they worked on this game for 7 years, 5 of that sat on the shelf. So it's hard for them to just give up 30%. And the dev, the lead, well, I can't say he's a lead, but Zach is a project manager by default. So I think he has the skills to run a project. So he doesn't see the need to give away that much equity in the game for things that he has experience doing, so to speak, on his own. So just wanted to clarify that. And if you want more details, you can jump in their Discord and you'll have the receipts as well regarding that split that came directly from Forex and what he addressed in this AMA. So he did clarify that anyone can build games or things for Drip, but Forex will only promote the best ones. He has control and they are secure contracts he can control. If you want to build for Drip and have an idea worked out, Forex, you may partner with you and want to build it out further. So that was another thing he mentioned with this dev. In order for them to actually be quote unquote partnered, he would have to give over the contracts to Forex. So keep that in mind. If you're building something and you want to be involved with the team, you're literally giving up the contracts so that you can have Forex manage it and ensure the safety of that. So that may or may not be for some people because they don't know what will happen at the end of the day with those contracts. So I can definitely understand from the Zach and the Bitfighters dev team why they would be hesitant, and also why Forex does things the way he does. So I personally believe in, again, the DeFi solution, that the contracts out there and the tokens that are out there, anybody can build for them, and you should not have to run things through people. That's why I'm interested to see what SafeMoveGo does with this, and also what Zach does, to see what happens, because I think that's the way that these meme tokens make so much, get so much hype, and how SHIB and Doge have done it. The community just builds for it and eventually got loud enough to where AMC is like, yeah, you can buy your movie tickets with SHIB. Like, that's the way it should be. I don't think the AMC CEO ever went to the anonymous SHIB developer and said, hey, can we use SHIB to let people buy movie tickets? You shouldn't have to do that. DeFi is decentralized. It's verify. Don't trust, but verify. So that's my take on it. But anyway, the whole point of this was that we finally have a launch, and less than 1 week from now, for me, actually, I guess still a little more than a week, because it'll be 11 a.m. on Thursday. We will have all this out. And again, it's those positive sentiment because the community has rallied behind it and we are seeing positive price action. Let me see real quick what's on the wallet side. Haven't looked at this in a little while. See how much drip is there. Let's pull this up. So we had before, what date is this? 8-9 million. So we've definitely added a lot. Looks like people are buying. Wow, 9.2. So yeah, there could be a bit of what I was saying, people buying and holding, but we did get the tax vault up to about 100k. Let's hope we can maintain that as well. All right, so that's all I got for this video. Hope that provided some value, and if it did, you know the drill. Smash that HBO special, help a brother out. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and until next time, lift daily and achieve your impossible.
Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? Forex Finance is a decentralized solution. Be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real world bills and payments. They do not take custody of assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets. Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will use a referral bonus to airdrop, donate, or earn based on community feedback. Sign up now.